Salam alaikum. Today we're making pasta sauce with vegetables. Here are the ingredients you'll need. 1 cup of sugar meat. A half of onion chopped. 1 tomato cut into chunks. 3/4 cup of chopped carrots. 3 cups of chopped potatoes. 1 chicken cube. 2½ cups of water. More may be needed. 1 cup of pasta sauce. 1 large clove of garlic or 2 small pieces. 1 tablespoon of cilantro. 1 teaspoon of coriander. 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, which is optional. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 cup of oil. You want to start by boiling the meat. Boil it for about 30 minutes. We just want to make sure that it's soft. So just let it boil for 30 minutes and we'll come back. While you're waiting for the meat to boil, you can go ahead and smash the garlic and the cilantro together. You just want to make sure that it's finely smashed. This is what the garlic and cilantro should look like after it's been smashed. Once the meat has finished boiling and you've drained the water off of it, you want to add the oil into the pan. Now this is on about medium-high. And also go ahead and add the onions. And just stir it around. We're just looking to brown up the meat and the onions. Now that the meat is turned a nice brown color and the onions are see-through and cooked, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes. We want to go ahead and add the tomatoes. Stir it up. You want a lid on the pan and let the tomatoes reduce down. You want to stir it every minute or so just to make sure that it's not sticking. It's been about 2 minutes. We want to check on the tomatoes. Stir it up. You want to go ahead and try to break up the tomatoes by pushing down on them with your spoon. As you can see, they're just about all broken up. So now we're ready to start adding our spices. You want to start by adding the chicken cube. Stir that in and make sure that it gets broken up. Then the cilantro and garlic. The chili powder is optional. If you don't like it spicy, you don't have to add it. And if you want to add more, you can always add more, however you like it. The coriander powder. The cumin powder. And the salt. I'm going to go ahead and stir it up. And I'm going to go ahead and add about a cup of water. Stir it up. Then you want to add in the carrots and the potatoes. Stir it up. Now you want to have enough water to cover the vegetables, so we're going to add the rest of the water in. And now add the pasta sauce. If you don't have pasta sauce, you could always substitute in the tomato paste. You probably want about 2 tablespoons or so. Now I'm going to turn the heat on high, put the lid on it, and let it come to a full boil. Now that it's come to a full boil, stir it one time, put the lid back on it, and reduce the heat to about medium-low. I put it on about a 4 on the stove. And just let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and we'll come back and stir it again to make sure it's not sticking. It's been 15 minutes, and we're going to stir it up. Make sure that it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan. And it's still got enough liquid in it, so we don't need to add any more water right now. And cover it. Let it go for another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes has gone by, so we're going to check it again. Some of the liquid has gone out, but there's still quite a bit of liquid left. You just want to make sure the vegetables are getting done. They should be done, but we really just want to make sure that all the flavors get enough time to soak in. It's just about done, so we're going to cover it and let it go about 5 or 7 more minutes. It's been about 6 minutes. We're going to check on it. It really looks like it's coming together now. It's getting a little thicker, but it still does have some liquid left to it. So this looks good, so I'm going to say that it's done and turn the stove off. Now if you want to add green peppers, you could add them and just make sure they get soft. The sauce is ready to be served.